Welcome to another episode of You Suck. I'm your host, VladV.
And I'm Joey.
And today we are going to go over the Hives' new song,
Bogus Operandi.
Bogus Operandi. That's a big word for a band I've never heard of.
Man, they were big back in the, I guess you would call them the 2000s. I mean, technically we're still in the 2000s, but generally people talk.
Were they the last night she said?
I don't
Is that
really
them?
even know, man. I didn't really listen to that.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of there were a
genre.
bunch of bands like hit in the early 2000s that were like the trampolines,
Right.
the bikes, the benches,
Right.
You know, and generally I just kind of ignored it all because I didn't think it was going to be any good. But these guys are, I think this is their first studio record after 11 years of, I guess, not recording any new material. I guess there was some health problems.
There's this
and a couple
whole like
people-
Franz Ferdinand period, right?
Yeah, I guess
they
so.
kind of fall in that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, this is their first record in 11 years, and I really have no frame of reference.
Yeah,
They're kind of like that noisy, like punk rock meets Rolling Stones kind of thing going on.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? It's like garage rocky, real
okay.
like
So lo-fi, punky.
yeah, kind of like shouted vocals, like shouting in key, kind of not in key at the same time. At a very high energy kind of stuff. That's about all I know about them, and so I'm going into this with no preconceived notions of what it's going to sound like. Other than, I mean, it's probably still going to sound like the Hives, but
Right. But we don't know what the fuck that sounds like.
not so much.
Okay. Well, I don't. I've got nothing to add. Usually, I've got some sort of thing to add here, but I sincerely don't know what these guys sound like.
It's gonna be a short video today.
It's going to be a very
Yeah.
short video. No. We'll see about that. I'm sure I'll have something to hate on them about.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring up Pantera because
Yeah, we'll just talk about
we'll just
Pantera.
fucking do it some more.
Talk about Pantera and Mr. Bungle, and then maybe some Soundgarden, and then like that, boom,
Yep.
20 minutes, done. All right, let's listen to this shit. Sounds like metal. Maybe. Okay.
Guitar sounds nice.
What it does.
I'd love to hear this be like a halftime groove, but
No, cassette. Campy.
Nothing but bogus operandi, yeah.
we're going for an Evil Dead thing here.
I guess so.
That is to say, my personality is running all away. Stand to the side when my shit starts breaking. You're gonna think you're gone blind. I only need a moment, and moments come around. You're gonna think you're gone blind. I told you, demanded, bogus, operandi. My motive, so handy.
Over the top.
Nothing but bogus operandi, yeah. Nothing but bogus operandi, yeah.
So
I love the production.
yeah, I think the production. did not expect it to sound like that.
It's in 2023 hearing something that actually sounds like real amps, real drums. That's very refreshing. The guitar tone is nasty, but nasty on purpose, so it's still controlled.
Not super produced nasty though.
Yeah. The drums are that's what drums sound like, folks. And my right channel's not doing its thing today, but it sounds like the bass has really got some nice distortion, bringing up the low end, if I'm hearing correctly. But I really, really dig this production. I think that's super cool. It almost has kind of like a stoner rock, doomy kind of production. I'm digging it.
Yeah. The production, I dig. I really, I do like it. And it's that kind of lo-fi-ish, you know, like if I look at the visual waveform, it's not just going to be that white bar that you can't do shit with.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I think the song is catchy. I don't hate it at all. I've heard it before. It's been done.
Right. What do you think, as a vocalist, what is your opinion on that sort of like shouted, almost like he's singing, but at the same time he's going nah, 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 nah.
Right.
Like,
yeah, it's all that Sex Pistols kind of stuff, you know, Johnny Rotten kind of stuff, where he's being brat A, you know, I'm brat A, fuck you, fuck the establishment, and that's cool. Again, been done to death, but it's cool, and it's especially nowadays, it's not really being done that much. So by contrast, they're gonna stick out. And, you know, if you write a nice hook, like they have a pretty good hook. And it's witty, you know, because modus operandi, bogus operandi. So they're playing on that kind of parody version of you know, that term. I think it's cool. I think the campiness of the video is funny. I don't watch horror movies or anything like that, so I feel intuitively that they're making fun of a specific movie.
This is Evil Dead.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, because it looks like they're going out of their way to replay certain scenes.
Well, Evil Dead in itself is like campy, almost, you know, dark comedy basically. Right. So this is. It's not taking the piss. This is an homage.
Right. Okay. So I like that. You know, I like the cohesiveness of the song going with the video, and Hooky. I wanted him again to go off the rails a little bit in that little breakdown. I felt like that was a really good spot to show some emotion and do something a little bit more wild, because he's kind of redlining in his microphone. You know, he's got that hint in there, so I want it to be legitimate instead of an effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I was curious if it was going to sound like they were really forcing it, because this type of music takes some energy in the studio. You can't just mail this in, or you'd be able to see right through it. Right. And after 11 years, it sounds like these guys are still full of piss and vinegar, if I had to take a guess, because, I mean, it's hard to reflect energy in the studio. I mean, you really got to put it, you've got to really give it your all. It does come through on the microphones, but you really, really have to try. And it sounds like these guys still have their aggressive but fun sound.
They've still got some heat behind that.
Yeah.
And if I had a better frame of reference for their catalog, I would say assume that their fans won't be disappointed with what this sounds like.
I would think so.
It seems high energy, and it still seems kind of hungry.
Where are we going to go?
I'm not sure. A big halftime death metal, like Scream. Yeah, no,
that would be fun.
I would love it if it went in that direction.
I feel like they're gonna have to do something different here, rhythmically, or it's just gonna be a fucking flat line until the end.
I think they're gonna go into a bridge and then right back into the chorus and then be done. That's my prediction.
I'm feeling like one of those things where the snare still stays exactly where it's at, but like maybe there's no kick drum. Like one of those things where the riff's going on. I don't know. That would be a way to stay in the same, you know, the same feel rhythmically, but but not take any chances because I don't think any chances are going to be taken. So let's just see. Or he's going to go to the tom instead of the rhyme. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those. Tom and snare. Yeah.
I think they're just going to keep on doing what they're doing.
Dude, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think there's going to be a little tom and a little snare.
Let's see who wins. You've been right a lot, though, lately. Change. Didn't see that coming.
Nice. Oh, he's playing sonars too. Man after my own heart. Man, those are old songs too.
Really real. Nice.
Yep, that was a sonar phonic snare that I haven't bought yet, but I'm gonna. Anyway, hey man, that was great.
Yeah, I liked it. High energy. I can't. Well, you know, it's just not done that much. I can't believe we didn't predict the key change
Because no one does them.
But nobody really does them anymore. They're so fucking effective. They used to. It's like the '80s. That's all they did. It's like here comes a fucking key change.
Like Whitney Houston's going up.
So
Get a key
fucking.
change.
It really. Yeah, absolutely. But it seems like a lost art almost. Just because it fucking always works.
What is it with the Swedes? Just they keep churning out good shit.
I don't think they just don't give a fuck. And all the women are loose. So everyone's fucking
is that
happy
it?
and laid.
Okay.
They just got laid. They're like, fucking, let's jam out.
I know they invest a lot in the arts over there, which I think would be impossible to do that in the same scale in the United States just because of the population difference. But that was cool, man. I didn't know the Hives very well. I remember the name. So I had to listen to, half of about 4 or 5 songs today. And
is that what you expected?
It's what I expected, and honestly, I kind of like this better than what I heard earlier. So
you're saying there's growth?
I don't think there's growth. I think this is just a better song.
Okay. Yeah.
Than what I heard, and I'm not a Hives fan. I'm just saying that the older tunes, the 10, 12-year-old songs that I listened to, compared to this one, I kind of like this one better.
Right on. I listened to none of them.
Okay.
And I don't remember this ever being a band.
Yeah, all right.
Which shows you how much attention I was paying at the time when they were a big band. I guess they're still big. I don't know. But it's a lot better than I expected. I'm going to give them a 3 on the scale of 1 to 10. 1 being awesome and 10 being the ultimate in suck.
I'm gonna stay there with you.
You said 3?
With a 3.
3 and a 3.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit! Somebody's gonna watch this video and be like, "Dude, they're fucking Masons." 33.
And also, they don't know anything about the Hives.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was good, and I'm pretty satisfied with this song. I'd actually listen to it again.
Yeah, I think I would.
I like to listen to the whole album. I feel more than anything, I like the energy.
Yes,
I like the energy. It's got a youthful energy, which you don't hear anymore. You hear a lot of like cut paste kind of bullshit.
I would be curious to know if this was just edited to death in the studio still.
I don't know. It didn't really sound like that. I wanted them to explode a little bit more on that last chorus when they were like taking it out. But other than that, I don't have a lot of complaints about that song. You know what I mean?
I was going into this thinking, oh boy, this is just going to be some, derivative look at me kind of shit. But I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dug it. So if you got any hate mail or any love letters to us, please go ahead and drop them in the comments. If you like our videos, we've got a little bit of a back catalog building up. New shit drops every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at noon. And got anything that you want to suggest, make it contemporary, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Hey now.